Hey kitties, crazy time of year. We got Valentine's parties and we also have tax time. So I'm just going to run through this as quickly as possible. If I had a waiver you could sign, I would have you sign it because I am by no means a tax expert. But these are ideas, and this is actually things that I put together and I give to my tax person. I don't actually do my taxes myself. So I'm just giving you a heads up of what things you need to be looking for, okay? So you can run an order listing on the back office. When you run this order listing, it is actually going to give you a total of all your orders. It's going to give you your discount. Now your discount is what they're going to assume that you made, the 40%. But guess what? Yep, we're great consultants and we give great discounts and things. So you want to make sure that you take off any discounts. Go through all your order forms and highlight the hostess credit or discounts given. Add those up. You are going to subtract that from this discount because you didn't make that money. You were a very giving person. So another thing you want to take off inventory. Jot down all your inventory and just take that off your discount because guess what? You didn't sell it, okay? Some things you want to really do. Mileage. MapQuest. I MapQuest every single party all year long before the party, so I not only have a backup if I get lost and my navigation doesn't work, but I also have the mileage written down. I have the dates. I have the hostess name written on it. It's all ready to go. And what I do is I multiply it times 2, obviously, maybe times 4 because sometimes you do product drop-offs and things like that. So keep that in mind. Mileage, that's always a big one. Make sure that you're counting to and from the post office and things like that, your mileage all year long. An easy way to do that if you failed to do that is, of course, you're keeping your receipts, right? I kept all my postage receipts, and these are for things like returns, team newsletters that you send out, hostess coaching letters, okay, stamps, all that, hostess packets, postage, all right? What I did was I counted how many receipts there were. That's how many times I went last year. 81 times. I went to the post office 81 times. That's only a couple miles here and there, but man, that adds up. So make sure you're doing that. Not only that, office supplies. Okay, let's say you're running to get pens. Let's say you're running to get printer ink, things like that. Every time you go to Walmart, you went to get something for passion parties, so make sure you count your Walmart receipts and make sure it's mainly for passion party items, not like one pack of pens and $150 in groceries, okay? So be realistic. But office supplies, business supplies, a good idea of business supplies, thebooster.com. That's where you buy those postcards for hostess coaching and motivational postcards and things like that. The booster, so that is a business expense. It's things that you need to make your business run, okay? Business gifts. I give out free stuff to my girls all year long, my downline. Okay, so business gifts, or maybe you buy some extra things like massagers for hostesses, things like that. Those are business gifts, things that you're giving away, okay? Cell phone, telephone, be very careful with this. You want to make sure that your phone is mainly used for passion parties. You can do this by checking things like training calls, things like that. You're using a lot of minutes. But you do have to go through those records and make sure you get with your tax person on that, okay, before you go ahead and write that off. Advertising. Did you buy car magnets? Did you do a bridal expo? Did you do a trade show? Those are things to think about because you can write off those expenses, okay? Some other things that you might want to think about, but be careful, once again, is writing off your office space. This is the square footage of your office space. I do around my desk, and of course I have storage in my office, as you can see, so I write off that storage as well. It's just the square footage. I have 1,800 square feet in my house. And of course I'm going to find the percentage of just this office that I use for passion parties, and that is going to be the write-off as far as your electric bills, things like that, the percentage. So let's say my office is 5% of my home, my office space, so 5% of the electric bill all year, things like that. Once again, get with your tax person on that. That's a tricky one. You want to be careful with it, okay? But these are just ideas, and ladies, I hope this was a little helpful. Write off your kit if you started this year, your entire kit. Those were demo items. Write off your summer kit, your wintertime kit, your Under the Mistletoe kit, and your Valentine's Day kit if you bought it before the end of December, because you didn't sell those items, but they're under your retail costs, okay? So, all right, ladies, have a great weekend. Make lots of money, have lots of fun, and talk to you later.